Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another tutorial. First off, I'm going to be priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Then I'll be using the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre to cancel out any redness or veins on my eyes. Then I'll be using tape to get a nice sharp line with my eyeshadow, as I'll be using the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. First, I'm taking the colour Limit on a Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush and just buffing that through my crease and generally over my eyelid. This is our transition colour, so just slowly build this up. Next, I'm taking the colour Laguna on a Sigma Blending E25 brush and focusing that in the crease as well. Please ignore any random dancing or singing I do throughout this video. Going back into the palette and building this colour up because you want to have a nice feathered effect between the Limit and Laguna so it blends nicely. On that same brush you want to take the colour Liar and blend that into the crease and the outer V. Next, with Max Fix Plus, you want to spray that onto a small eyeshadow brush. I can't remember the name of this one, but you just want to dip that into the colour Burnout from the palette. As this colour is not as pigmented as the others, it does need a little bit of help with the Fix Plus. So just apply this onto your eyelid. Make sure to rub this colour back and forth between the transition shades so there's no harsh lines. Taking the colour Darkside from the palette on a Sigma Blending E36 brush. It's just a little tiny blender brush, and you just want to dip that in and apply that into the outer V of the eye, just to darken it up. In the Blending E25 brush again, just to smooth out any lines with that colour Darkside as well. Taking the colour Blackheart from the palette and just using that small blending brushy as well to put that in the very outer corner to deepen it up. Again, just blending it out with an E25 brush just to avoid any harsh lines. Next step is totally optional, but using the MAC Pigment Rose and just the Fix Plus on a small shader brush again and applying that to the inner corner and centre of my eyelid just to give it a bit of sparkle. And once again, remember to blend. And now you can take off the tape and move on to the face. I'm priming my face with the Hourglass Mineral Primer Veil. Correcting with the Mercier Undercover Pot in 1, just to hide any dark circles using yellow and orange concealer. Next, I'm just going to contour with the NARS Laguna Multiple Stick. Blending that out with a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. The foundation I'm going to be using today is MAC Studio Fix Plus in NW13, and I'm using a Crush Cosmetics Kabuki Flat Top Brush. Next, I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer just to conceal under my eyes. Blending that out with a beauty blender. Next, I'm using the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Chantilly, as I found it wasn't quite light enough. So just applying that in the very inner corner and stabbing myself in the eye in the process. And then just blending that out with a beauty blender as well. base with my MAC Studio Fix powder and just a small little kabuki brush. Into my Laura Mercier Undercover pot and using the setting powder and a Real Techniques setting brush to set underneath my eyes. I find that my contour wasn't quite strong enough, so I went back in with my NARS Laguna powder and a small F05 contour brush by Sigma just to deepen up that contour. So I'm going in with a MAC's Tenderling blush and using a MAC 100 powder blush brush. I did find this blush wasn't quite as pink as I'd like it to be, so I decided to go in with MAC's Dainty Mineralise blush on the same brush and just give it a bit of shimmer. Next I'm using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal Light to highlight. Now I'm just doing my winged liner with my Maybelline Mask Presise. Pretty basic winged liner. Applying some Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. Next I'm filling in my eyebrows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills DipBrow Pomade in Blonde. And I'm using a double-ended little brush with a spoolie at the end to disperse any excess product through my brows. Then I'm just going to be setting them with some clear gel to set them in place. Then just applying my Smashbox Always Sharp liner in Raven to my waterline, upper and lower. Then I'm just applying some mascara to my top and bottom lashes to blend them in with the falsies. Next I'm applying MAC's Girl About Town to my lips. And there is a finished look. I hope you all like it, and you can change up any kind of lip colour to match this, but I think the bright pink looks great. So please ignore the glue, it's still drying on my eyelashes at the moment. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe and leave any comments down below of what you would like to see next. Thanks for watching.